Happy New Year, everyone. It's Amanda here with your Teen RuneScope Teen Preview. I'm doing things a little differently this year. Your Teen RuneScope, covering the whole year, is available over on Vimeo channel. You'll find the link below. It's 2 readings covering first 6 months of the year and the second 6 months of the year. Those are, they take a lot of time, effort, and energy. It's 2 readings per sign. So those will be available over on Vimeo from now on. Again, just follow the link below. Your teen career and finance RuneScope is also available over there if you want to take a look at specifically money and career and job and studies and all of that stuff. So lots of cool information over there. Be sure to check it out if you haven't already. But for this reading, yes, I will be using in conjunction with our runes fairy, the medieval Scapini deck by Luigi Scapini. One of my favorite decks, as you've noticed if you watch videos. But also then we are going to pull 1 card from the Viking Oracle. We're going to pull 1 rune. These are rune cards. This is the deck I use in private sessions. We're going to get 1 rune to get an idea of what the year holds for each sign, and then we will be pulling 1 major arcana tarot card from the classic Rider-Waite deck by Pamela Coleman Smith and Arthur Edward Waite. So, instead of spiritual guidance, we're just going to do it all right here on YouTube, and then you can go over on Vimeo and check out the yearly stuff. But just want to take a moment, as I always do at the start of every new year, to thank those of you who have been following me, who have whether recently or from the beginning. I am in the middle of my 5th year here on YouTube, so I really, really appreciate all the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, and all the people who book readings with me, particularly my regular clients out there. You know who you are. Thank you so much for choosing me to read for you, whether you're choosing me here on YouTube or to book a private session with me. I totally appreciate it, and want to thank you, as I do every year, just sending out holiday and New Year's blessings. So thanks so much. If you are new here, welcome. Please do click the subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever I upload new content. And without further ado, let's jump in and see what 19 holds. Hey there, Libra. Let's dive into the rune bag and see what it holds for you. For Libra. What's going on with Libra? Libra, which runes are for Libra? Well, they have been jumping into hand again rather quickly. Now they want to take their time. As always, Libra, keep in mind these are general readings. Some messages will apply to you, but others are going to be more suited to other Libras and their circumstances. If you're watching this video, you can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages or information regarding what's going on for you and Mary. If you would like something far more specific and definitely would like to know what 19 holds for you, I do have 1-hour sessions available through February 28th. 2 full readings, 1 covering the first half of the year and a second one covering the second half of the year. Just like the RuneScopes over on Vimeo, your general teen RuneScopes, check those out as well, for sure. But yeah, that's available. And also the Standing Minute is always available. Just drop me a line on my email address if you want to set up an appointment. But in general, your challenge we do have a 7 of Wands. So your challenge could be standing up for yourself in some way, Libra. Defending your stance, defending your opinion, defending your viewpoint, your beliefs. This is something you feel very strongly about too. So, and it's not necessarily negative. It's just, you would be standing up for someone else. I feel like for some of you, this is like a cause. You know, your challenge would be to, actually kind of practice what you preach. Like maybe you do feel very strongly about something and someone's like, well, why don't you join, this organization? That's what everything they do. And you're like, why don't I join that organization? Can I make time for that? So it'd just be like fitting something in that would help other people. But I really do think this is also for most of you, just like, standing up to somebody that may be, trying to kind of run roughshod over you or bully you a little bit. You know, you're Libras, so you tend to try to mediate or keep the balance. But I mean, sometimes you got to come off the fence and just put someone in their place, or let them know like this is not okay, and here's why. And you do have the higher ground here, so yeah, maybe something is said that offends you or hurts your feelings or someone that you care, the feelings of someone that you care about, and you know. But maybe you're not one to speak out normally. You know, you're not, which is unusual for an air sign. Normally you guys are you are master communicators. But maybe it's just like you don't want to rock the boat. Again, that whole, I don't want to cause any waves. Seems like there's a situation where you're supposed to cause some waves in January here, Libra, and speak up in defense of yourself or someone else. It's like, I don't know how to take this. You don't have to be mean about it. But maybe you should be indignant about it. It just depends on what it is and how this is coming down for you. You can also be competing, some of you, for something that you want very badly, an opportunity, a job, a person. There could be a lot of competition around something that you want. So you'd be having to kind of beat back the competition. Like, no way, this is my goal. This is mine. And for many of you it is, because you've got I was. This is saying like if you miss out on something in January, there's something better coming, and that's either similar or even more than what it is you're fighting for here. But you probably will win the competition or beat out the competition for anything you're competing for. But your challenge is to compete, Libra. Don't just, I mean, if you want something, you get in there and you fight for it. In the present energy, we've got the Three of Cups. So the present energy, for some of you, will be whenever you're watching this video. For others of you, the majority, it's going to be into early to mid-February-ish. Three of Cups is a card of reunion, getting together with people we haven't seen in a while and celebrating. A party, it's just a small get-together. And maybe seeing someone that you haven't seen in quite some time. So this could have been the holidays. You know, many of you in the present energy are, you know, we're just coming out of that. Yeah, my cloth needs to be pulled up here a little bit. So yeah, maybe you got to see or talk to somebody that you hadn't spoken with. Maybe there had been like a severance of ties and you're seeing someone again. Some of you be celebrating something with an ex. Maybe you're getting together for the holidays just to, you know, with the kids, or, you know, because you're co-parenting, or you're trying to make it as, you know, copacetic as you can for the kids. So you agree to get together with the ex, or you agree to, have you know, put a smile on your face. It could also be somebody that you haven't heard from in a while getting in touch with you. It could be an ex, or a former friend, or it's somebody with the Three of Cups, though, that you would want a reunion with, you know, that you're excited to hear from, that you've missed, because Cups cards are all about emotions and love, joy. This I think would be somebody that you're happy to hear from, or maybe you're hearing news about them, that maybe they got back together with somebody, and you're hoping that maybe they will get in touch with you as well. The help that's going to be available, we do have the King of Wands in reverse. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Could be male or female in these general readings. For some of you, this will be a male. For others, a female. In the reverse, this is somebody who was like very, either a poor leader, a bad boss, or somebody who was like causing a lot of drama, a lot of upsets, starting a lot of ruckus, leaving a situation. This energy is moving out. So whether this is on the job, in the family, maybe somebody's divorcing someone who's a troublemaker, or just a really chaotic energy or a toxic energy. Not that all fire signs are. It's just that this is a fire sign in the reverse. So in your case, Libra, someone that you care about may be divorcing a troublesome maybe somebody with anger management problems. Maybe someone you care about was being abused by someone, and they're severing ties, getting a divorce, leaving this person, and now you can see them again. Maybe you weren't allowed to see them when they were with this person because abusers always isolate. So maybe they were being like forced to cut off from everybody. For some of you, maybe you're leaving this energy to go be with somebody else, to go back to someone that you really love. With the Three of Cups, maybe you're reuniting with an old love, a past love, and divorcing or leaving someone who has anger issues. But yeah, on the job, this can be a bad boss leaving or being fired. Chaotic, angry, nasty kind of energy leaving. This person is never okay with just the status quo and things being okay. They always got to stir up drama, always got to try to start trouble. So this is the kind of energy that you are leaving, or they are leaving your sphere. And you're like, bye, don't let the door hit you. See you when you want to be you. For some of you, maybe this is like, you're standing up to this person and being like, I care about this person and you can't treat them this way. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. So yeah, there's a big shift or change, but whatever you're leaving behind, that's a help to you, or someone else who's being left behind. It's going to be very positive for you, a big help to you, Libra. What must be accepted? We've got the Knight of Coins. Could be another person. This would be an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Male or female, perhaps 35 or younger. The Knights are generally a bit younger. If you're 5 or younger, it could be a contemporary of yours. This is a new beginning, a new opening up. It could be a job offer. The Knight of Coins can sometimes bring money news. Could also be money from the state, money from government, a settlement, a legal settlement. Some of you could be beginning a new career in the law, maybe going to the police academy. Maybe you're going to be, going into law enforcement, or going to become a paralegal, or work for the government in some way, or like be a clerk at the court. Yeah, this is really a new opportunity for you that I think you're quite excited about. Or it's news that money is coming to you. This Knight of Coins could also help you get the job there. Perhaps they already work somewhere or at this location, or maybe they're on this career path and they're helping you get your foot in the door. So yeah, the Knight of Coins is bringing good news. For some of you, this could be something that is, it may take a little time for it to happen. It may take a little time for the money to come in. He is the slowest knight in the deck. And Yera, while it means justice, is also saying that, it may take a little time for all this to unfold, or, it may not be happening in worry, but it's coming. It's coming. This is somebody who's a positive influence if it is an actual person in your life. Could be a new person. If you're single and looking, if you're a single Libra, this could be a karmic meeting with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody who has a lot of earth in their chart, or the sun rising, or just acts like an earth sign. Very practical, very career focused, very good with money normally, but always has a goal. But yeah, there's a karmic new beginning, and it comes when you or someone else is leaving behind. Someone who was hurting them or using them in some way, not treating them well. You know what? You call the cops, because we got the law enforcement here. You'd be calling the cops here. We brought on this person to help this person you care about. And then it's going to court, and they're going to win, get a settlement, get some kind of money out of the deal, out of the divorce. The outcome, got the 8 of Coins in reverse. for the outcome for January. So let's see what's coming through with the runes here. Yeah, you could feel like whatever you're doing for a living, like you're never going to kind of get out of the apprentice stage, or you're always being overloaded with more work than you can do, and work that you shouldn't have to do. It's probably not even in your job description. And you're persevering. I mean, you're getting it all done, but I mean, it's really taking all of your strength. Or if you're looking for work, it's like, I don't want to go in at this level. I should be at this level. You may be getting offers from jobs that are like below what you should be making, or you just feel that they're not, you're overqualified for these jobs. But Uruz is saying, keep persevering, because I think this Knight of Coins is bringing just the right thing for you. So, I mean, if you are encountering like, why am I only getting offers from jobs below status or where I should be, this also be an opportunity to go back to school or study or get a certificate, complete a program that would qualify you for, because this is all about expanding your skills. For some reason you feel like you can't do that. Maybe you like, I don't have the time or the energy, or I would be really bad about going to class on time or whatever, but maybe there's a way you can do it. Maybe you've got a friend or somebody who can, or maybe this is money from where you're working. Maybe they have like a tuition reimbursement program, or you can get a loan. Loans, Yera can be about loans as well. You can resist to that because I don't want to get in debt, but you won't. You won't. You'll be able to complete the payments. Because it seems like, I don't think this is like a 4-year degree for most of you. This does seem to be like just a shorter program, or a 6-week course or a certificate, or you study on your own, you go take the exam and pass or fail kind of situation. Usually those cost money, of course, but it does seem like the efforts that you put into studying and actually going and doing this would pay off and maybe get you out of this, level, break you out of the, get you out from under the glass ceiling here where you're banging your head, whatever you're banging your head against here. Others of you, this is just a job you're done with, you're over it. You're tired of being, overloaded with work, most of which maybe is not even in, what you're supposed to be doing. But there is another opportunity coming in. There just seems to be maybe a little bit of, delay, or it seems like it'd be starting in the springtime, because Canez is a very strong springtime rune. Maybe it's like that's when this will open up, or that's when this person you would be replacing will be leaving. So yeah, anytime between 1 and 2 for me is springtime. So that could be when it's starting, late or early. So you're just kind of like, I just have to persevere here at this place a little bit longer. But let's see what in the preview. We got 1 rune from our Viking Oracle and 1 major arcana from Rider-Waite Tarot deck here. Strength is the major arcana. So, strength card will be a theme for you in teen. And, this may be one big phase of the year where this kicks up, or it could be an energy that kind of weaves in and out. Both of these could apply in that way. One of the themes you may be dealing with this year is health issues, yours or someone else's, or new health regimes. You change what you're eating, you change your diet, you change your exercise program. You may actually start exercising if you haven't been. January is a banner month for that, right? Everybody kind of starts out the new year with, I'm going to get on a treadmill every day, and I'm going to do the Bowflex, and, or I'm going to go to the gym, But you could really stick with it, because strength, Libra, is all about perseverance. Like you once you get into the routine, you could really stick with it this year and really see some results. If there are any health issues, the strength card also indicates that you're going to have you're going to bounce back from it, you or anybody else. There are going to be treatments or healing techniques offered that you will take advantage of, or you will help someone take advantage of so that they can be healed. Strength is also about perseverance, sticking it out, persevering at this job you don't like, right? Until this other one comes through. Hanging in there, until, I mean, even past the point sometimes where you just don't think you can do it anymore. Been there. I think we've all been there, right? Like, I just don't know if I can take any more. But then we hang on. We hang on just to see if something's around the corner. And I think something is with the rune, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. Now, strength can also be about seducing people into doing what you want them to do, Libra. So you'd be able to, like, whatever it is that you want or need, you'd be able to, through seduction, not always sexual, but perhaps sexual, but more just charming people into, again, with that communication, your mediation skills, you know, help me help you kind of thing. You'd be able to talk people into doing what you want them to do, or talk them into doing things for you, Libra. And Manas, the rune that you have here, is also kind of indicative of this. It's all about support and like your group, your tribe, your family, your friends. I think it's really going to be a year where you are kind of coming together with a lot of people. You're spending more time with your tribe, and it's also going to be a year where you will see who has your back and who doesn't. And I you know, with this rune and strength, I mean, maybe that's part of the like perseverance, is you have to kind of persevere, realizing that, you know, this person isn't really there for me. This person isn't really in a corner. So I don't know if I want to keep them around or you know, maybe waste any more time on that. Maybe I should just focus on these folks who are always there for me and always support me. This rune's about interdependence and the people that we can depend on to help us, and then offering that back when they need us. It's an exchange, right? So, yeah, if you do need something, you know, you need help with something, or if you need assistance in any area of life, Manas is indicating that there are people who love you, who are going to be there for you, who are more than willing to help you out. And if you don't have people like that in your life, 19 is the year to find them. They're out there. Everybody has a tribe. You just have to find them. You know, sometimes it's family. Other times it's, you know, friends who become like family. Sometimes our coworkers become our tribe because we become friends as well. Or maybe the whole reason we were put at that job was to meet these people because they're our tribe, right? So, and if not, I mean, get out in the community, join groups, you know, do things you enjoy, and, you know, join clubs, join a gym. I mean, you know, wherever you can meet like-minded people who enjoy the same things you enjoy, that's usually where you're going to find your peeps, right? So that's what I see, Libra. Best of luck with February and all of teen. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you back here next time.